Oh yeah, I did get bangs. If you watch my thrifting channel, you would have already known that, because I let that cat out of the bag ages ago. First things first, gotta clean this desk. Good grief. Hi, welcome to this tiny sketchbook tour. I actually, I lied on my last sketchbook tour because I was like, I have another sketchbook ready and I'm gonna film it after this. And I was like, you know what? My voice is tired of talking, so I'm gonna film it in a couple days. It was an absolute lie because that was months ago. Nobody cares, nobody's paying attention, but I just want you to know that I know I did not hold up my end of the bargain. Anyway, here we are. If you're new here, my name is Deb, and I am an artist in the Northeast Ohio area. Yeah, I do a lot of sketchbook sketching. I draw a lot of weird things. I get into hyperfixation mode and start new crafts. Oh my God, I cannot wait to share the one that I got started on. Like January 1st, I was like, new craft. And I'm obsessed. And I kind of feel like that happens every January for me. Some people start diets. I start art projects. And I have a cat that's trying to break in here, so hold on a second. She's batting something around on the floor, so if we hear a little scratch, that's what it is. Okay, it's gonna be a little distracting for me. Okay, so first things first, this is my travel sketchbook. So this is the sketchbook like I carry around in my pocketbook, my handbag, so that I can just like have it on hand when I'm at, you know, like a restaurant, a doctor's office, waiting in a car to pick somebody up, road trips, all that kind of stuff. It's a Talon's art creation sketchbook. Let's get into the sketchbook. So it's been a while since I did a sketchbook tour. I finished this ages ago. Finished it September 13th. So also, do we, I don't know. Do you guys like this format better? Where you can see me talking and the sketchbook at the same time? I don't know. Let me know. I don't usually do this, but I thought I'd just do something different. Okay, so the sticker I got at Blix, and it's very much my 70s hippie vibe. And it's by, I had to write it down because of course there's no marking under, but it's by Pipsticks. So that's that. So this, I number my sketchbooks as I start them. So it's like numbered in chronological order that I've done them, but I think the last sketchbook I did was like 21 or something when I toured it, and this one, oh, I didn't even put what number this one is. Oops. So I'll have to do the math on that. Anyway, this is 16, but started it in July of 2024, finished in September of 25, because like I said, this is just like my travel along. I keep it in the car, keep it in my handbag sketchbook to do all the things in. Got a little Neo Color 2 thing happening here. A chicken with a teeny tiny little chick hiding there. So some of these are probably just gonna be like things I found on Pinterest, a lot of the reference photos. Because when I'm like out and about, that's just easy to like pull something up from that. Or I used to save a lot of things on Instagram to reference later and stuff like that. These are just my imagination drawings. Got a lot of those. I kind of dig this spread. I haven't looked at this in quite a while, so yeah. I do remember that I actually, it's so light and hard to see, but this is like, I think it's a Le Pen. It's a really, I have a neon pink and a neon green one, and you can barely see it, but I was sitting in the car. I remember waiting for my daughter to get out of work and drawing the clouds in the sky. Oh, this is when I was coming up with the don't drink the paint water sticker. So if that is a problem you have also, or you almost put your paintbrush like in your cup of tea or coffee. Me too. I think it's just a very common problem. So I made a sticker that you can put on your paint water jar. It's in my shop if you're interested. I'll pop a QR code up here if you want to support an artist. I think I was just coming up, yeah, I did this as a lino cut, but I didn't do all the hickey-doos, the flowers and butterflies and stuff. But I did make a Stay Mild stamp. I think that was the first one I made when I got into my lino cut hyperfixation, which will come back, I'm sure. I don't want to wear real pants today. I think these were just like sticker ideas or something. Okay, so this had to be a Draw Weird Things with Me. I think it might have been a live stream, maybe? Oh, no, you know what? I think I just went back and drew this again, because on the live stream I didn't draw it well. Anyway, no one cares. Dancing with Cats, from the creators of the international bestseller, Why Cats Paint. This is an honest-to-God real book. It is, and I would like to get my hands on it. One of these days, I will own that book. This is our raccoon friend, Sammy Davis Jr. We assume it's really hard to tell raccoons apart, especially like when it's their babies and stuff, because they kind of have all the same markings. I was trying these. Oh, these were advertisement signs at Scooter's Doghouse, a place we frequent in the summer by the beach. Let's see, some penguins. Penguins jumping downstairs. Was this from like, I feel like this was an image from an art hang party or something. We must have been on the road on the way to visit my in-laws in Connecticut, because we're at Billy's Poconos Diner. I'm drawing like the layout of it. Oh my gosh, look at this dog. I forgot about these. I don't remember if I think this was a Pinterest photo. I think this was like a Pinterest photo. Yeah, because I'm thinking this isn't when I did the Pets and People's clothing for the Weirdo Drawing Club, which will come to this channel eventually. What I'm doing is a slow release of all my formerly Patreon exclusive videos, because I closed down my Patreon and just thought I'll bring it all to YouTube. So I do have that coming. It was a very cute drawing session. So look for that to pop up in the future. Oh, the American woodcock, the tequila bird. It's that bird that's like dancing. Anyway, I love it. One of my favorites. So fun to draw. Too bad what would be fun is to make an animation of this. Will I do it? Probably not. Blue tits. A pine warbler. Oh, I remember I was drawing, I know. When I draw things when I'm like waiting on something or in a certain place, it really sticks in my head, because I remember I was actually waiting for a medical test. I was waiting in the waiting room forever to have like an ultrasound done. Everything is fine, by the way, but this was before I had surgery that year. A Bullock's Oriole? Okay, yeah. Okay, this is Shadow Lake. Oh, okay, this was at the Metro Parks. I just stopped and scrabbled that. Just some things that I saw in the park that I drew. Thistle So, this is probably like Queen Anne's lace or something. A deer. This is kind of cute. I believe I took a photo and just drew this like right after, because a deer is not gonna stand still for nobody. Nobody. Common yellow throat. I'm sure I probably just looked up birds and then I have to write it down because I'm not gonna remember what they're called. And I'm just kind of a bird nerd, so I like to keep track. Drawing a parking lot while I was waiting for my kid to get out of work. So I drew the parking lot that I was in. Another bird, a grumpy frog. We love a grumpy frog. I love any frog or toad. They make me very happy. So, which is part of the reason I can't wait to show you my latest hyperfixation, because it might involve a frog or a toad. Labor Day weekend, Scooter's doghouse. Oh, so I was drawing, that's my husband. It's not the best drawing of him, but I was drawing people like standing in line. So I was just, really sneakily drawing portraits in real time as fast as I could. Some chickens or some roosters. Her face looks way off. I don't know who that is, but I think this was probably a picture I was drawing from my phone. Yeah, these were probably all pictures from my phone. I'm thinking there's no way I was looking at someone standing still for that long. So that almost looks like Bernadette Peters, but it's not, because I think I would have remembered. It's probably like an old, it may have been like an antique photo. I like looking up like really old portraits, old photos, and drawing from those sometimes. It's fry o'clock somewhere. I think this was on a mug at a restaurant we were at, because I don't even know, because these are creamers. There's some Domino's sugar packets and a spoon, so I think this was like during a road trip or something. Oh, these are my kids. So, not the greatest drawing of Charlie. Like, his nose looks off. That kind of looks like Amelia, I think, and I think that looks like Jack. So they were all looking down because they were just like on their phones at the table and we're just waiting for food. So yeah, this was definitely a road trip. Everyone's tired. We're waiting on our breakfast. Just some more doodles. I think this was like an old French advertisement, probably. Like those really cool Edwardian ads, or like maybe Art Deco, I should say. That's a scribbly drawing of my cat Luna and Ralph. I was trying to do a landscape just in black and white, which I think is such a challenge. Like, I feel like you need a little gray. But I mean, looking at it on the viewfinder, I can see what this is. Like, I can see it's a cliff and like a stormy sea and a sky. But looking at it straight on, for some reason, I have a lot more trouble. My eyes have more trouble interpreting it. More birds. I didn't write down what these were though, so I guess we'll never know. Ah, God, this is scary looking. This was a statue. That's why. See, and I even wrote statue because I'm like, there's no way that was an actual face. So it looks extra freaky. This was an old photo. I found old portrait photo. Birds flying in the clouds. I think this was another statue. That's my daughter Amelia. Some flowers. That's my daughter Amelia's foot. This was, I think we were waiting for Amelia's, she had an appointment. She had like some kidney stone issues, like this poor child. So yeah, I started drawing Harvey Firestone. Firestein. One of them's my dad's friend, and one of them is quite famous. And their names are so similar that I always get them confused. I started drawing his portrait and then we got called back. So we've got a partial face. Weirdo Drawing Club, Sassy Broads. So this would have been a Weirdo Drawing Club Patreon Zoom. And I picked a bunch of photos of sassy ladies, just sassy broads. A lot of them had a cigarette. It seemed to be a common thing. Like, I didn't do that on purpose, just what kept showing up for me. Yeah, so just a lot of sass and spice to these ladies. There's Eartha Kitt. This is Dolly Parton, but I don't think it looks too much like Dolly Parton. I think that's Eartha E. Eartha E? Staunch character. Okay, this is from Grey Gardens. Little Edie and Big Edie. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you must watch. I watched it 10, 12 years ago. I don't know. And it was like a life-changing documentary to watch. And it's just, I don't know. I was like, I saw it as like, this could be the path. This is what I could end up as in my elder years. I'm like, it could happen. It's the thing I'm like scared of, but also have to laugh at. Anyway, absolutely worth a watch. You are never gonna meet anyone more interesting than little Edie. Never. It's not possible. She was iconic. Here's Joan Crawford, and Betty Davis, and of course she's giving Joan the side eye, because you know how they feel about each other. Here's another, this lady was putting on lipstick. This one, I remember she had like big blue hair. It was like a giant, massive beehive wig and like sitting on the back of a convertible. So like it was like a parade or something. Anyway, self-portrait, a little flower doodle. Weirdo Drawing Club from August of 2025. Okay, so was it just weird? Was it pets? I think this was just maybe random. I did like old school, we're picking random things to draw. Okay, no, wait. Why are there only 2 things there then? Maybe I continued it somewhere else? I'm confused. Anyway, these are from the Weirdo Drawing Club. That will come at some point. I don't remember what the theme was. This was some kind of weird monster, and this is like one of those gorgeous, I think, is it Afghan dog? Anyway, very, very sophisticated looking dog, very elegant. I watched The Lost Boys in its entirety for the first time in probably 30 years. And tried to draw Corey Haim, who doesn't look like this at all. I was just pausing the TV and like doing a quick sketch. I do that every once in a while as a practice, just to like capture different faces. And anyway, Truth, Justice, and the American Way. The Lost Boys. Only half a vampire. That movie is bonkers. If you haven't watched it in a while, pure 80s madness. A lot of cheese and a lot of good stuff, but so much cheese. It's one of these things you're like, I thought this was such a cool movie when I was growing up, and then you watch it now and you're like, okay. Let's see, drawing a statue, a lava lamp, a late night self-portrait. Yeah. My cat Luna, just her at different poses, because of course she doesn't sit still. Art Hang Party, vintage pottery. Who's doing the replay? What the heck is this? Is this like a bust with a head off it? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. You know what? I think I only did partial ones, like while I had some free time. So sometimes I'll run through and do a few references from a replay, a drawing replay. I do that with like hippos replays too sometimes. This was the Art Hang Party Thunk and Flash replay. And there were a lot of cool references that Melissa picked out for this. Art Hang Party Art Disco. That was a fun one. But poor Melissa, something happened with the live stream. It shut down, but she was able to like get it up and running again, which I have been there. It's not fun when that happens. So these were just like awesome 70s disco dancing moments. Obviously the roller rink was in there too. Very fun, very fun. The clothes, amazing. The poses, so great. Had to go, pen was out of ink and mosquitoes were biting. Oh yeah, I did this outside. I was sitting on my deck. It's so cold right now, I can't even picture that. Drawing some more you can see that my brush pen was definitely drying up. But yeah, I just picked some more sassy brows to draw. This was just on my own. This was a lady sitting outside with a beret and a glass of wine. And I think I did a pretty good job on Betty here. Betty Davis looks like Betty Davis. She got the Betty Davis eyes. But yeah, my ink was definitely running out, but it has kind of this cool effect when it gets dry like that, but you can't use it for much longer after. I wonder if these might have been lino cut stamp ideas. I don't know. Oh, so I doodled up. I made a mini painting for Hippo Faded Chalk, and I was just started doodling ideas, and then I think I just went for it because if I end up like drawing the whole thing in a sketchbook, it's like it somehow loses its magic if I finish it before I put it on the finished paper / canvas, whatever I'm using. I feel like that happens. Doesn't always, but sometimes. Art Hang Goat Party from August. All right, some goats. Goats are more challenging to draw than you think. We called this one Gandalf the goat. I called this one Gwyneth. She kind of had a Gwyneth Paltrow feel. Oh my gosh, cute little baby. That looks like a lamb. Is it a lamb or a goat? Doesn't matter. It's a goat. I said mine looks like a perturbed chihuahua. Kinda does. I think these were lino cut ideas. I can just tell by like the lines here would be like, instead of drawing all of it black. Yeah, I was coming up with some other ideas that I did not necessarily execute yet. We're at Scooter's doghouse again. We try to get there during the weekends of the summer because it's right by the beach. Yeah, so drawing more people, standing in line, great people watching, great people drawing, and I know that's John, but it, once again, does not look like John. Some owls. Weirdo Drawing Club back to school. Ah, yes, this was September. Was this our last one? I think this may have been the last Weirdo Drawing Club Patreon. These were like some wild back to school photos of like, I mean, this girl had mall hair. You know, it's like kids that had half their teeth because, you know, their baby teeth are coming out and stuff. Wait, then where's the rest of it? Is the rest of it? Oh, the rest of it's later. Okay. So I must have had a blank couple pages here and then use that and then continued on. All right, Frida Frenzy. Was this the portraits? I guess we did portraits? Yeah, must have been, because I'm like, why would I have spent a long time drawing Melissa and myself? And Cece, and Autumn, and Nanette, and Char, and Marie Louise, and Reb, and Mish, and Olinda, and Meryl. And she had a little boingy curl, which is why we said boing. And Elise, handsome bearded Victorian dude on Pinterest. Okay. Art hang party. This was, I think a carnival? Yeah, so it was just like a bunch of snapshots at the carnival or the county fair or, yeah. Tiny Tom's Donuts. Some of these I remember were kind of a challenge because there were like a lot happening in the photo. And that when there's a lot of details in a photo, I get overwhelmed and never know like, what do I want to focus on? So that is a struggle of mine. You know, when there's like a ton of details and you're like, how do I capture this without drawing every little thing? Must have been like a little petting zoo at the fair. Oh, doctor's waiting room, Amelia. So Amelia drew these, my daughter. And she is an excellent artist. These are just quick scribbles from her. That's like, I drew a squiggly line. I was like, here, do you want to make something out of it? And so she drew like this angry person saying why I oughta. And then that's like her in her bed with all her plushies. Oh, these are the rest of the back to school. Okay, so it would have started here. And then this is a continuation. Yeah, for some reason, yeah, this person had one of those like wild, like their bangs were just like a donut. I don't even know how to describe it. And like the world's biggest glasses. This kid, like one side of the glasses was like either broken or fogged out, or I don't know if they had a lazy eye and they were trying to do like the lazy eye training thing. I don't know. I was just like, why is one side like completely like all foggy? I don't know. I remember this little girl was just like, you could tell she was not happy to be back in school. Then there was this kid making a face during his school portrait, which I cannot stand. Like when people pull down their eyes, it grosses me out. But we drew it anyway. Let's see, these kids, this guy had some like seriously like perfect. He looked like he had like, not pin curls, but like, you know those waves that like you have to set with clips, not rollers? I'll insert a picture because I'm not gonna remember what it's called. But anyway, that's, his hair looked like that. This kid had like the biggest hair. Like these were two kids with giant hair and teeny tiny faces. They were like 5-year-olds. And that is the last page of the sketchbook. So yeah, it's a real trip down memory lane for me. Yeah, so in other news, if you're still hanging out here and you want to subscribe and all that, welcome aboard. I would love to have you. And we do a lot of silly drawing around here and other things. Let's see, last time I did a sketchbook tour was the last time like I uploaded a recent video. The other videos that I've uploaded have been uploads that were Patreon exclusive videos. So like I said, I'm doing a slow release of that instead of dumping them all out at once. So I hope that you are taking care of yourself and you've had a good start to the new year. And what else? Oh yeah, I did get bangs. I got bangs. For the first time in like 5 years. It's I think the very beginning of this channel, I had bangs. So I have micro baby bangs now. That was new, mostly because my hair, like this part of my hair has gotten very thin and like breaks easily. So I was just like, let's just cut it. Let's just do it. So got the Lydia Dietz hairdo. If you watch my thrifting channel, you would have already known that because I let that cat out of the bag ages ago. I do post a lot on there. I will link it down below. It's called This Might Be Haunted, and it's where I go thrifting for vintage items, and because that's my full-time job basically right now. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.